Alright, the first story quest we're doing tonight is a leaking workpot, given to us by Aaronville. We are at Kozamauka, or is that the zone that we're in? I think that's the zone we're in, Kozamauka. But we are in the Many Fires area of Kozamauka. Let me just... It doesn't look like I grabbed this yet, and I want to before I forget. Aetherite. If I had grabbed it, I think it would have given me a teleport option. Oh, okay, I grabbed it. I guess it didn't give me the teleport option because I was still in the dialogue box for the quest. Cool. Sorry for that waste of time. Let's do it. Level 92. That's going to be interesting for reasons, but yeah, we'll figure that out. The Moblin. Let's see if I can remember how to do accents. The Moblin settlement of Earthenshire is not far from here, but be warned, the road we'll be taking is a favoured hunting ground for bandits. With the stairs currently impassable, there'll be fewer travellers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Although considering present company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted. Bandits on the road? What have Zorloja and the Landguard been doing? Landsguard. Seems it's up to me to restore order to the area, says Wook. And she goes running. And off she goes again. For now, we'll head west and aim for the bank of the second river. I'm not sure if I would be having such a difficult time doing the Swedish accent. And I never thought that such a weird thing would come out of my mouth, but after having done an entire expansion of kind of like Indian, Middle Eastern kind of accents, I did not ever consider how they can be quite similar in some ways, as far as inflections and... Or maybe I just suck. That's a pretty big possibility. I gotta figure out if there's a reason to do fates again, because they're fun. They're an okay way to level up in between dungeons, waiting for a new dungeon, a dungeon queue to pop. But like, I don't understand really what use I would have for the currency that drops from it. I already got my Chocobo. I already got it all geared out. I'm maximum reputation with the... Not Free Company. What are they called? Grand Company. Anyway. This area's kind of cool. It's like some land masses in between some river systems, river and stream systems. We'll talk to Wuklamat to continue here. Well, where are these bandits? Apparently they're not foolish enough to attack a party of this size. Earthenshire is just a little farther ahead, on the opposite bank of hold on. Mary Iyaka Bravo EK apostrophe ZO Mary A. Miyakabek Zoma. On the opposite bank of Miyakabek Zoma, but let's remain vigilant all the same. I wonder if anybody else is doing what I'm doing and recording these dialogues and trying to actually do the accents for everybody. I wonder if they're running into the same problem that I am with the whole Indian accent. Basically, English words spoken in Indian or Swedish accents. Wow, we're just gonna keep going further, quite far west. Swamp Monk. What are you? Kind of like a a bipedal bird, kind of chocobo-like, but also vibrant. Also kind of fish, as a fish tail. Fish. The wings look like they. Welcome once again to another episode of Riley Cannot Describe Things Well. In fact, I probably don't actually have any listeners that are actually vision impaired, so maybe the whole purpose of describing things that I see visually via my words is pointless. I don't think it's really helped in my D&D. I've only ran one D&D campaign so far, so. Alright, Buffalo Calf. Yeah, I love your simplicity, but let's do random. The coral kitten, hey kitty. I'll seek the Earthenshire to continue. We've reached another town. Dang it, he's not talking. This is it, the village where the lay of pots from the Tulia saga took place. Earthenshire, Idleshire, might the similarity be a cultural inclination, I wonder, says Alphonel. The settlements themselves couldn't be more different, though. This shire appears custom-built to resemble pots, while the other is a repurposed town, says Alice. Up comes a Moblin. Welcome to Earthenshire. Do I have the pleasure of happy greeting the third promise and her retinue? That's us. We're looking for the Dawn Servant's Elector, if you happen to know who that is. You are exchanging tongue flaps with her right now. Ready Rock is the Elector you seek. And this is Ready Rock, a female Moblin person. Oh, that's helpful. We can cut straight to performing the feat. As much as Ready Rock would like to do just that, we have a much more pressing worry. The storm which hit our village shattered the cliffs and dropped rocks on our brain cases. Many help hands for the post-worn were injured. This is no time for feats or metal tests. Tests of metal. Metal tests. I'm sorry to hear that. After learning what the storm did to the stairs, I feared you'd been caught in its path. Not to change the subject, but what are the post-sworn? Post-sworn? Goldsmiths contracted to work for the Moblins. The word comes from the pot-like workshops where they practice their craft, says Earthenshire. The Moblins provide these potsworn with tools, materials, living quarters, everything the artisans could possibly need. This allows them to concentrate on producing what is widely known as the finest gold and metalwork in Tyrol. Up comes another figure, this one more humanoid in stature, female. Disappointed artisan. This is unacceptable. I was promised no distractions. If this is the best they can offer, I should have never left Waku Meki Meki. And she walks past us and out of this little town village thing. You see, the potsworn desert us. Without enough healthy help hands, we are failing to uphold our side of the pot pact. Should all our potsworn leave, Earthenshire will grind to a halt. We have to do something, and do it soon. Then let us stand in for the injured helpers. It would give me the chance to learn more about your people and your village, and if it brings us closer to beginning the feat, then all the better, says Wuklamant. This isn't strictly part of the contest, so don't feel obligated to join in. Take a rest while you can. My options are, of course I'll help, or I could use a nap. I'm gonna go with, I could use a nap. What Mercy means to say is we'll all help. I doubt any of us could just sit around and watch, says Earthenshire. I give a sheepish nod. I was hoping you'd feel that way. I actually wasn't sure I could do this on my own, says Whoop. We'll take every help hand we can get. Ready Rock, trust Truth swears that once the pots sworn have their perfect workshops again, we will commence the feat with all haste. You and the third promise can assist help hand Rakorok. R-A-K-O-R-O-K. Rakorok. Thumbs up from Wook, nod from me. You other four, follow Ready Rock. There are other help hands in need of hand lending. And the... I would say like... stainless steel, like steel-colored nosed goblin walks away with the other scions. Myself and Wook are doing our own thing here. I really appreciate you pitching in. I meant what I said at many fires. There'll be no more feigning strength. No more playing at being an invincible promise. If there's one thing I've learned on this journey, it's how practiced you are at aiding those in need. And I mean to make the most of having such an incredible mentor at my side. Now let's find this Rakorok fellow and see what we can do for him. Okay.
Pause, please.
I'm through standing in line, the clubs will never get in. It's like the bottom of the line, but I'm never gonna win this. Life hasn't turned out quite the way I want it to be. Only a credit card, it's got no names. I know it's not the actual progression of the lyrics of the song, but why do I have so much stuff on my shorts right now? Alright, don't worry about the shorts. Alpaca keep. Oh, get the ether right. We shall not forget. Alright, Rakorok. Rakorok can't meet his obligations without more help hands. The pot pact is broken and the pots are emptying. I explain what we're doing here. You've come to aid Rakorok. Rakorok accepts your hand lending with joyous feel smiles. If we can offer the potsworn their promised good living, we might save the day yet. Whatever you need. A leaking workpot is now complete. This video and quest are complete. I'll see you next time soon.